My parents emigrated from Taiwan for graduate school, and neither of them had the opportunity to take music lessons because their generation, their job was to study hard and get into college, university, and my father was the first one from his family to go to university in the States.
Learning music was very common from where I was in Korea. We had the music in public school system, so I had an access to music not only as a theory but even instruments were offered in my elementary school.
Music wasn't viewed as a secure profession, and it wasn't something my parents could guide me through. So obviously being a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, that was safer, and that was the route. I was on my way to medical school and went all through, took the MCATs, got into med school, and then I decided I wasn't quite sure. They decided to let me go to music school, and I'm been very fortunate to make my living for, I think it's 32 years now in the symphony.
Some of the things that helped me not only in Asian culture but just the hard working and determination that was pretty also common in a lot of the people around me in Asia, in Korea. We had the past generation who worked really hard, coming from poverty, coming out of the Korean War, really trying to get something done in their life. And the music was really wonderful tool for us, because for me at least, because you get to express all your stories or your life.
My mother always, I think along the way, made me aware of certain Taiwanese artists like Ang Lee, the great movie director. I knew of Jimmy Lin, Cho Lang Lin, a violinist who used to play with us.
There was one moment in my life, although I wanted to do learning the violin, playing the violin for my life, it was very difficult because I thought there is no hope in learning the music because there is no way I was going to be successful. There are the moments like that. And there is one time my parents allowed me to not practice, basically quit the music. So I did that for 2 days. And she turned on the TV. On TV there was the Isaac Perman playing Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto. It was the video. And I was maybe grade 4. I didn't know who Perman was. I knew Heifetz, but I didn't know who Isaac Perman was. And maybe it shouldn't matter, but I saw that first of all he's disabled on the stage. And two, mostly, I mean, of course, Tchaikovsky is such a great concerto, but I see that he has this joy when he's playing the music. So I thought, if he can do that, I'd like to be able to actually not just make a career, but to be able to play that piece.
But of course, I think the first Asian artist would have been Yo-Yo Ma, because I heard him when I was a teenager, and he would have been in his 20s or something. So that was my first awareness of that.
Well, I'm really proud and I'm happy to see the more representation of Asian culture in pop culture.
Yes, as Douglas mentioned, there's pride. Well, when Crazy Rich Asians came out, I was crazy about it. I will admit I watched it 7 times at least, and like Douglas said, I mean, what it comes down to, yes, I love that there's so much representation now.
Just great art. They're putting up great cultural content based on organic, that culture of the Asia itself, whether it's Chinese or Korean or Hong Kong, but also relate to the just emotions that we all have.
I love any film or any music that shows the human spirit and portrays adversity. We all face it, how to cope with it and how to try to be positive. I think music is one of the greatest art forms to show that beauty and bring people together. So I'm very happy that I've been a part of it.